I had given my first speech way back in September. It was a humorous speech contest, but the only thing funny about that entire speech was that it wasn't funny at all. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
That experience led me to believe that I am not a humorous person. So I decided my second speech wasn't going to be about humor at all. Just like the famous explorer Vasco da Gama, who set sail for the unknown, I too plunged headfirst in a sea of unexplored topics. It's been 4 months since then, and I am yet to find a topic. How many of you know about black holes? Yes, Toastmaster Chirismita?
Black holes absorb energy. They are dead sun in the universe, as far as I know.
Star.
Dead star.
Yeah,
Sun is a
correct.
star.
Yes.
A star, when living is a sun, when it is dead, it is a black hole.
Yeah, so pretty much everything goes in, yet nothing comes out. Similarly, ideas kept coming in, but they lost their way in the labyrinth of my mind. I had heard topics on speeches as simple as eating a sandwich. I thought, what's the big deal in that? After drifting rudderlessly for a while, the Vasco da Gama in me finally found his India, and I decided to speak on relationships. So, how many of you know about these names? Hema, Rekha, Jaya, and Shushma. Yes, Toastmaster Preeti? Okay, all of you know. So pretty much it's these people were in the Nirma commercial. But as it turns out, and this is a huge coincidence, I was in a relationship with all of them. It was my first relationship with Hema. She had tried on this very beautiful dress, and she asked me, "Baby, do I look fat in this dress?" I think you should join the gym. I escaped her flying chappal that day, but she did not talk to me for 2 weeks. You've all heard of universal truth. The sun rises in the east, the sky is blue. Similarly, a woman is always thin. Whenever she asks you this, you don't think, you just answer with a no. The next time she asked me, my answer was, "Oh no, you look so thin. You've lost so much weight." It was at that time she realized that I was a very pathetic liar. And eventually we broke up. I was writing on the ironies of relationships when something revolutionary happened. मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों और मित्रों, in an attempt to cleanse this nation, all 500 and 1,000 rupee notes have been banned. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I was pretty excited. I had found a perfect topic for my second speech. No humor, great content. So I decided to bunk the idea of speaking on a very cliched topic like relationships, and I decided to speak on demonetization. The other day I was standing in an ATM queue and I got this call asking me where I was. Yeah, I'm standing in an ATM queue. It's been over an hour and there's still no movement. There was this elderly gentleman standing in front of me. He turned towards me and said, "Excuse me, young man." Yes, uncle. This is such a good move by our government. All the black money in hiding will be revealed. I am 65 years old. I am not complaining. Why are you complaining? Uncle, I'm not complaining. It's just that, this is the problem with your generation. You have no patience. How much black money you have, huh? Tell me. Uncle, I work in IT. Let alone black money, I don't have any money. When I reread what I had written, I realized, once again, I had turned this into a tragic comedy. So I decided to bunk the idea of speaking on demonetization, and instead, I decided to speak on 2016, the year gone by. So I closed my eyes and I started reminiscing the happy memories of 2016. But all that came was January, no money. February, no savings. March, crappy job. November, terrible work hours. December, still single. 2016 was a crappy year, right? A show of hands, ladies and gentlemen, all those who agree with me. Thank you. 2016 sucked big time. So, now, truth be told, I still don't have a topic for my second speech. But it's not about finding the topic with the right content. Maybe it's about the journey. In this journey towards my second speech, I had a wonderful opportunity to walk down memory lane. I got to cherish some very sweet memories, and I got to cherish some very bitter memories. I realized that people, even in the hardest of times, they will always unite for a greater good. We are so focused on reaching that destination that very often we forget to enjoy the journey that leads to that destination. So maybe, just maybe, it's not the destination that matters. Maybe it's the journey to the destination that really counts.